Yeah. Okay. What is in the stream? Can you do it? Hold on, let me refresh the page. Yeah, okay. Delay, I'd say. Alright. Alright. Alrighty. What's going on? So, I didn't stream yesterday. I didn't really feel like it. I didn't even think I was going to stream today, but probably about like a half hour ago I decided that I kind of wanted to. I didn't really want to play Uncharted again because, I mean, I've been playing it a lot, and I kind of wanted to play zombies for a little bit, so playing zombies now. Apparently I have Gobblegum special promo. I can get 100 for 200 COD points. How much is 200 COD points? Wait a minute. Oh no, wait, that's 2,000. Wait, $20 I can get 100 liquid Videogame. That seems underpriced, but alright. Alright. Those are all good Gobblegum. That, well, except unbearable, but I'm not sure if I'm going to use that. What's in Noon's cookbook? Immolation. Yeah, no, I don't need really any more immolations. Alright. So, yeah, I figured I'd play some zombies because I've wanted to. And I'm deciding that I'm going to try the Shiva only round 50 challenge. Well, I guess really however high I can go, but my goal is going to be round 50. I haven't done any practice. It's actually been a little bit since I played zombies, but I thought I'd play again. It's been a hot minute. So, yeah. Do I even have the Shiva unlocked? Because I should probably, yes I do. I don't have jack shit for it, excuse me. Alright, I'm gonna keep that nice topaz on it. We're gonna go ahead and play a game. I'm not sure what Gobblegum would I want. You know what, we're gonna go classic. Actually, I'm just not gonna use Gobblegum. What map? I have all except Zetsubo because I don't really care for Zetsubo. You know what, let's just do Kino. Kino's easy. Kino's a good survival map, I feel. That's gonna annoy me if that's gonna be in the corner the entire time.
I still do not trust my unconventional allies, but they are of great use to me. But I digress. Who would have thought the MDT was capable of time travel? How many stations does this group have? Where did that little girl disappear to? Only time will tell what new questions await us in this theater of the damned.
I've heard that so many times now. I mean, I probably could have recited that, but I didn't really want to. Whew. Alright. It's been a fat minute since I played.
Who didn't pay the electric bill?
Ooh, I'm playing as Nikolai. Nikolai Bolinsky. So, I don't know how serious I want to be on this, because I can buy the Shiva right now. Which, I mean, okay, I guess, yeah. But, like, I don't know. I'm going to keep the 1911. And then I just won't tap it. But I can, like, use it if I run out of... Oh, wait, shit. No, I can just buy wall ammo. never mind. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I can use it on later rounds, so I just want points or something, but I mean, it's not like this is really gonna do anything. Well, let's use it for, or use the Shiba for now, though. So topic of the stream: what's your favorite video game console? I don't really know for me personally. There's a lot of choices, obviously, but like, I don't know. I've loved a lot of consoles, and I mean, to me, really, it doesn't really feel like I have a lot, but most people usually only have like maybe 2 or 3, and like I probably have like 7. Which I don't know. I feel like, because I see all like these YouTubers and whatnot that like have everything, like a fucking Neo Geo, but I forget that literally some people just have like a Wii or PS4 or something. Oh, it's not playing anymore. I thought it was. But yeah, like, now, technically I first started gaming on the PS2, but I didn't really know what gaming was, and I didn't really game that much. Like, I just played TMNT on there, and I mean, that was a fun game, don't get me wrong, but I didn't really understand it, and I wasn't really that good at it. But when I was like 7,
I think DMC is right. It is a bit fishy.
When I was like 7, for Christmas, my parents got me a Wii, which honestly, I think was probably kind of a waste. It was like 2010, 2011, like, I mean, the Wii wasn't really anything at that point, and like a new one was coming out in like 2 years, which I did get. Yeah, I have a Wii U. But originally, I first had the Wii, which, oh my god, I loved that thing. And honestly, I'm kind of pissed that I sold it. I should have kept it, and I lost pretty much everything I had on it, which was, I mean, I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like, at the moment of when I sold it, like, I didn't really think about it, but nearly my childhood, and like, I had everything on there, and then now it's all just gone. Like, I spent like pretty much most of my elementary school years on that, and then for it to now just be gone. Like, okay, so basically about a year ago or so, I really wanted a Nintendo Switch, especially because they were having a shit ton of hot games on it now. Because when the Switch first came out, it was like, oh shit, they got hot stuff, but I never really got sold to it. But then when I saw that they were getting fucking Smash Bros, I am about to die. Basically, I got super fucking excited. And I really just wanted one. And the thing is, though, is that right now, I mean, technically, I should be able to go out and get a job and make money, but sadly, I cannot from Corona. Times are really tough, and the courthouse in my area is closed, and I mean, it's probably gonna be hard to get a job right now, unless I work at like McDonald's, but I was hoping on not doing that. Especially since McDonald's in the town I live in is honestly like busy a lot. Like, usually if people are going someplace, they go to McDonald's here. but basically I needed to make money, obviously. And the only way that I could really make money off of anything is selling my old games for new ones at GameStop with their trade-in. And I didn't really look into what the trade value was, but it really wasn't great. Like, okay, so I went there with a Xbox 360, Wii U, and Nintendo Wii. And I'll tell you what, I sold the Wii. I was gonna sell my Xbox because honestly, I don't really play on my Xbox anymore, and I don't really need it. I'm honestly kind of glad though now that I didn't, because I don't know, I'm now getting to an age where I want to collect my games. I feel like I need to turn that down. I'm gonna turn that down. But I feel like I need, or not I feel like I need to, but I'm wanting to start to like collect. Wait, shit, what was it? Oh yeah, I'm now starting to collect that. I was thinking about getting into the Xbox libraries first, because I mean, I like a lot of the games that it has, and they're usually very, like, fairly cheap, and pretty much everyone had like an Xbox or something. But the only thing I actually ended up selling during that trade was my Wii, and I had a special edition red Wii and a shit ton of remotes and stuff, and like, I mean, honestly, the console itself was actually in good condition, and then so was the Wii remote. I mean, it was missing the strap, but like, that part didn't really matter, like, it's fine. My nunchuck, okay, kind of gross thing that happened. Basically, one day I was playing Sonic Unleashed on my Wii, and the nunchuck, like the stick for it, there was rubber on it. I'm not gonna use that because I feel like that's cheating. I mean, it's technically not, but basically I chewed the rubber off of it, and I don't even know why I did. I was just like, man, I'm hungry, but I'm too lazy to get up. So I just chewed the rubber off of the freaking joystick, and it became so, it was like, I don't know, it was gross. I'll tell you that. It was gross. But like, I don't know, I still played with it after I like cleaned it off. But like, now that I'm thinking about it to like my younger self, like, what the fuck was I doing? Like, I was like, oh, I'm hungry, let me fucking eat a joystick real quick. Oh, you cunt. But, yeah. I don't know, it's one of those things where it's like, I mean, I was 7, and I didn't really think about any of that shit. I mean, I don't know, it's a lot of stuff that I wish I could take back on. But yeah, anyhow, I would say probably the Wii is one of my candidates for favorite console, because one game on it, personally, was, I think it really is what got me into gaming, and that was Super Mario Galaxy 2. And I know that's a fucking popular ass series, like everyone. Usually everyone talks about the original first Mario Galaxy, but I honestly didn't really care for it that much. I really liked Mario Galaxy 2. And, I mean, I think it was honestly better than the first one, which, I mean, it should be. I think the first one was good, but I think the second one really, like, perfected the series. And really, like, the only thing I didn't really like about the Mario Galaxy games is that I felt like, besides, like, going in the worlds, I felt like it was kind of strict, but, like, in Mario Galaxy, I feel like the worlds are, like, a lot more open, and there's, like, a lot more that you can do in them. Like, I don't know if it's mainly just because, like, in the first Mario Galaxy, all they really had was the concept of Mario Galaxy, and then they saw how well it did, so then they could build off of it. Kind of like in COD Zombies with like the first World at War maps and Black Ops maps. They then built off of each other to form Black Ops 3 maps and Black Ops 2.
Satan's minions.
But honestly, a lot of what got me into gaming was games like Mario and whatnot, because I would, oh my god, I used to watch Mario Let's Plays all the fucking time. Like, I would watch like this same series like 5 times in a row, like staying up all night just watching. Sometimes it would even just be the same like episode of like a certain stage I liked. And I mean, it was before I had the game, like, mostly, but even after I had it, which, okay, it's funny because, honestly, it's one of my, like, favorite games of all time, and I still, like, I haven't 100%ed it, but I've 100%ed, like, fucking Spider-Man for the PS4, which I like that game a lot, and it's kind of easy to 100%, but, like, literally, that's a game that I, like, genuinely care about and love, and I still haven't. But I feel like there's a bunch of consoles I've had that have, like, really impacted my life on, especially just, like, friend-wise and gaming. Because when I was a lot younger, I didn't really have or play like M-rated games and whatnot. My parents wouldn't let me. Ooh, voice crack. So if I wanted to play like Call of Duty or something or Halo, it would usually be at a friend's house. But once I got to be like around 10 or so, I started getting into those games. And I actually got a PS3 that honestly I did not play with at all. My PS3. I preferred more my other consoles, and I didn't really have that many good games for the PS3, mainly because most good games for it really are either mature or like teen, and my parents were like, oh no, he's gonna become violent. So I actually had to like borrow ish Modern Warfare 2 behind my parents' back. I mean, I think they knew, but like, for me, I was thinking I was so sneaky. Basically, Modern Warfare 2 was really me starting to get into other game franchises and like kind of understanding how different games could be, and like how games could be hard or competitive. That and Mortal Kombat, which, I'm gonna be honest, I kind of want to stream Mortal Kombat sometime because I fucking love those games and I'm kind of a beast at Mortal Kombat. I think that's the first game that I ever like attempted to speedrun, but I mean, I don't know. I'm not like good at speedrunning, but like basically I would try and beat it as fast as I could. Like, I remember I beat like the campaign for it in like pretty much 7 hours. Yeah, but when I was like younger, I pretty much had Mortal Kombat and COD Modern Warfare 2 were like the first like non-kid games that I really remember playing. And then I started to get into Halo, which, oh my god, I really kind of want to play Halo again. And I used to have such a fucking fun time with my cousins, because it would be like Christmas, and they're still like an Xbox family, but I wasn't at the time. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm pretty sure that's what sold me to like get an Xbox, is playing games like Halo. And I never actually played GTA until like I was like 14. I mean, mainly because I either didn't have really a console I wanted to play it on, or I just didn't really care. But I remember I originally asked for GTA when I was like 12. My parents didn't get it for me, obviously, which, I mean, I don't blame them. They shouldn't. And I was way too young, and I shouldn't have. But I also, at my cousin's house, played Minecraft for the first time, and I think that was one of the first games that I kind of sort of realized that there was like kind of communities and like basically about like actually being a YouTuber and on YouTube, because when I was a kid I was just watching videos on the internet. Like, I didn't really think about how people could have jobs out of it. But once I started playing Minecraft, I would watch tutorials and like people let's playing the game, because this was back in like 2014, like 2013, shit, even like 2015, when that's when Minecraft was like, I don't know if I want to say peaked, because it kind of did that again in like 2019. Minecraft had a big boom, and honestly I got it again and played it, and holy shit, I mean, I still love the game. But I would say that's really when Minecraft peaked in popularity, and I easily put, like, I got that with my Xbox on Christmas, and easily that was like probably 300 hours in like probably 3 months, which, I mean, for a little kid, honestly, I think that's, well, I wasn't little really, but like still for a kid, I feel like that's like really impressive to put in that much time, because I also didn't just like bullshit Minecraft, like I took it serious, and like I fucking grinded. I mean, I also did cheat, but like I didn't like go into creative, give myself 1,000 diamonds, then like backed out. The only thing I did was like flying and then turn myself invisible, mainly because I hated dying and like having to run around a cave to either find my stuff or get back to where I was. But usually I'd like throw something out as like a punishment for me doing it, because I mean, that's still cheating. Oh, I'm not supposed to use that. It's fine. I'm thinking about it now. I'm starting to talk about my favorite games, but yeah, the Xbox I had, really, honestly, the Xbox really impacted me, along with, I mean, the PlayStation 3 didn't really impact me until like a few years after I had it, which is when I found out about games like Uncharted, and I became friends with Haz, or I don't know what I should call him now. I don't know. He's a rapper now. AM. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, because he was being like weird and like saying, hey, don't link this, or like don't tell anyone or something. But honestly, I think you should check him out. He does rap now. It's honestly super good. Like, it's really fucking good. Anyhow though, basically, once I started meeting up and hanging out with him, I don't know what that was, we started playing BO2 together, and while playing BO2, we, well, okay, BO2 was kind of my introduction to zombies, and that's gonna be something else to bring up after, but BO2 was more of me actually getting introduced with Call of Duty, and a lot of more other multiplayer games, and like playing online and playing with friends, because growing up, I mean, I had like school friends, but I never really saw anyone or hung out with anyone outside of school besides like my cousin Alex, who I played Minecraft with. Shout out to him. Literally spent an entire summer together. And basically, like, he was also even doing YouTube. And he was doing like Let's Plays and whatnot. I don't think you can find him anymore because he like got rid of him. But he used to fucking play like Battlefield, and he did like he did a BOT video of him playing with bots. They were on easy, but he was like, the bots are on veteran, and I would not stop making fun of him for it. And I mean, the videos, I'm gonna be honest, they were shit quality. They were filmed with a phone that was out of frame. And he told me about it, like he cropped the video. That way you wouldn't see the TV screen, so it would look like he just had a bad capture card. Which, I mean, that doesn't really make sense, but you know what, whatever. I'm gonna let him do whatever he does. But basically I started playing around with that, and that's how I made eventually other friends that are now a huge part of my life. And honestly, that's really when I started getting more into PlayStation. I also started playing Uncharted, which, as you should know, is one of my favorite game series of all time. Honestly, it's probably, okay, it's definitely top 5, like, series-wise, but, like, I don't know. I don't know how I'd rank it, because, like, I don't know, there's a lot of games and series that I like, but, like, Uncharted, like, really impacted me, and I, like, really spent my life on the game. Like, not even just, like, specifically, like, a specific game, just the series in general. I think the only one that I haven't, like, played the shit out of was Uncharted, the first one. But, I'm gonna be honest, the first Uncharted really isn't that good. I don't recommend it. Like, if you wanna play, like, the entire series, well then obviously, yeah, I'd recommend it, but, like, if it's there for, like, $1 and you want to pick it up, I mean, go ahead, but it's really not that good of a game. I don't even know what to say about the game. It's just, the controls are not clean, like, or precise. Nathan's kind of floaty, the shooting's kind of wonky. I mean, you could just tell that it was, like, Naughty Dog's first shooter. And, I mean, I don't think Naughty Dog's a bad company at all. Like, I love their games, and I think story-wise, the first Uncharted was okay. Like, I mean, I think it was kind of the weakest, but I think story-wise it was a pretty good game. Actually, okay. I don't know if I'd say that. But, like, for the story, it was okay. I wouldn't say it's pretty good. I'd say it's okay. God damn it. Alright. So, then, I would say next I would talk about kind of more the retro consoles that I have, which, I'm gonna be honest, the retro consoles I haven't really played all that much of, and it's mainly because I don't have really friends that want to play those games or good games to play. Like, I think the best retro game I have would be, oh shit, hold on, okay, never mind. It would be like Luigi's Mansion for the GameCube, but you can't even play that with anyone, and actually I haven't beat it yet, which I want to, but I got stuck at a part and I had to look up a tutorial, but I haven't looked up a tutorial in like 6 months, so I don't even know what part I'm at really, so it's hard to look up. But I don't know, it's just one of those things where, like, it kind of makes me sad too, though, because the GameCube is what started off, like, me starting to realize that there's, like, other games out there and, like, really understanding, like, game franchises, because, I think the first video game I can ever remember, like, dying for and, like, asking to, like, for every Christmas, which, I mean, my parents couldn't get it because, like, by my time, you couldn't really find games like that anymore, anywhere, but I wanted Super Mario Sunshine so bad, and that's what, like, got me into Mario games and into gaming, ultimately, I think. But there's also other things, like, actually, I didn't start off Smash with that, I started with Brawl, but, I don't know. It's one of those things where when I think about it, there's not really a lot in the GameCube library that made me, like, die for it. There was also Luigi's Mansion, actually. But when I was a kid, I was kind of scared of that game. But, I mean, that game was fucking creepy. I mean, it still is creepy. I mean, I'm not scared of it, like, obviously. But it's a fucking creepy game. Like, back then it probably wouldn't have been, but like now it's just kind of eerie. I think it's just the way that like the colors are and everything. It has an honestly really spooky effect. Maybe I'll play it for like Halloween or something. But it's like those few games are really what got me interested in gaming. And why, honestly, I kind of have a connection with the GameCube, even though I don't ever play it. But the PS2, which is the other, like, retro console I have, I used to play a shit ton out of it when I was, like, 5, with, like, Sonic Heroes, TMNT. We had, like, this ATV motocross game, which, I mean, I kind of played it. Not really. I remember I found, like, this $5 pawn shop game that was, like, I don't know, I think it was, like a Monster Jam game, which, I mean, when you're, like, at 5, like, holy shit, Monster Jam, you know? That was, like, cool as shit. It wasn't that good of a game, really. It was just, like, a shitty racing game with shitty controls, which, I mean, I feel like would make sense considering you're driving a fucking monster truck. But, I mean, come on. Like, what the fuck? I don't know. So those are kind of the retro consoles that I have, and that, like, I've played on. I've seen some out there. Actually, I played on a Nintendo 64 at a friend's house, but the analog stick was broken, and I mean, I don't know. I don't really count it because I didn't own it, and I mean, I've liked the Nintendo 64, and I like it, and I mean, I watched Super Mario 64, but I mean, it wasn't really as big to me as the GameCube was, like, influence in the Wii. Round 16 already? Damn. I'm doing these rounds so slow. Well, I mean, I don't know. I also have to use a Shiva, so. Anyway, though. I haven't gotten to zombies yet, which, that's gonna be some fun. But I'm gonna talk about now the new consoles I have, which are the 8th generation. I don't know really what to put a Switch as, because it's technically the 9th generation, but, like, it was more along the lines of, like, PS4, Xbox One, but, like, that was what the Wii U was. but I don't know. But then there's also like PS4 Pro, which is what I have. I actually have like a Spider-Man limited edition one, or I have this Spider-Man limited edition one that came with Spider-Man, and honestly, I love it. It was really overpriced. It was like $500. That's not to brag. That's me talking about how fucking retarded it is, and I hate people that do that. Because, I mean, unless it was originally worth that price, which I don't really understand why it would be. Because it should be worth, like, probably 300, like 350, 360 or whatever. Maybe 400 at the highest. But, like, that's what's going on right now even, and I fucking hate it. Because for my birthday, I was, if I didn't get a car, I was wanting a Switch, but they were literally sold out everywhere, so I couldn't get one, and the only places that had them were people that had bought them and were reselling them for like $500 a piece, and I'm not going to spend fucking $200 extra on a console that I could get for $300, and I mean, I don't know, I think those people are just fucking garbage, because like, that's kind of fucked up, especially because, like, especially right now, with this fucking pandemic going on and a bunch of kids getting stuck at home, for example, me, and, like, you're just kind of taking that away from them, because, I mean, maybe families, like, for most people, or, like, most families, I feel like, they could still buy it and, like, be fine. I mean, I feel like my family could have bought it still, it's just, that's retarded. And I wouldn't make my family do that. But, like, there's obviously families that can't. And just to take that, like, away from them, almost. Especially those, like, special edition ones that come with the game. That would probably be a better option. Like, the bundles. Like, there's that Animal Crossing one that I've seen around that's going for, like, $700 from some people. That, honestly, I kind of want. I mean, if I get any Switch, it'd be fine by me. But, like, if I had to pick, I'd pick that one. Okay. But yeah, I mean, people are always doing that with things. Like, for example, if like a new game comes out, they'll like pre-order 500 of them and then resell them. Which, I don't know. For a game, it's different because, I mean, after like a year or so, a game's not gonna really be that hot of a topic because people can buy a console and not play the game. But like, for a console, you have to have the console to play the games. Which is why I think plug and play is such a beautiful idea. But I mean, all consoles really are plug and play. I'm gonna crack open this Mountain Dew here. New flavor, Frostbite. I was gonna do a food review on it, but I decided not to. That's good, I can use that now. But, yeah. I don't know, I think it's also funny, though, because, like, I think it's also people have been mass buying them, too, though, which is why people are really jacking up the price. Because, like, in my local area, they're all sold out of Nintendo Switches, and some are, like, completely sold out of PS4s. But, like, I'll go to, like, for example, Walmart to check and see if they have any, and they'll be, like, completely sold out Switches, completely sold out PS4s, but they'll literally have a full stock of Xboxes. So, I mean, I think that's kind of a message of Microsoft. But, yeah. So the Wii U, I don't really know how I feel about it. As a kid, I fucking loved it. Because, I mean, the idea for it, I think was really solid, and I kind of wish they could implement in the Switch, but with the way the Switch is made, it can't really, because the dock is more just like a port for it to hook up to your TV, like a dock. But I kind of wish it could also work like the way the Wii U does, because games like Nintendo Land on the Wii U, like with those little mini games, they were really fun, and I wish that they could like be brought back on a Switch. Like, especially like the Luigi's Mansion and like Mario Chase ones. Those ones were really good. Oh, the Metroid Prime series, or the Metroid one that it had, that one was fucking fire. I played the balls out of that. Me and my sister did. She would have to be in the gunship because she wasn't good enough to use the mouse, or not mouse, the Wii U, or not Wii U, the like Wii sensor like thing. And I've had a blast. I remember Christmas Day playing it. I was so excited. I don't know why, but when I was younger, I played it like a parent. To myself, no one can make decisions on it besides me. Except I then forgot the pin, which really fucked me whenever we got internet. Cause I mean, I also didn't even have internet always as a kid. Internet was kind of like iffy. I still don't have internet even, so I'm actually filming this in the McDonald's bathroom. Don't tell them. I mean, I figured they wouldn't mind since no one's gonna really be in here. So yeah, I basically couldn't play online, or update my games and like get DLC, which honestly really fucking sucked for certain games like Mario Kart, because it had free DLC along with like Smash Bros. Since I bought the 3DS and Wii U version, I could have got Mewtwo, which, I mean, at first it didn't really matter to me, but then my parents bought me a Mewtwo amiibo, so it's like, okay, I can put the skin in Mario Maker, which honestly, I was so excited for that game, and that was probably one of the biggest disappointments I've had. Not because of the game's great, but it is absolute dog shit if you do not have Wi-Fi. Like, I wouldn't recommend it. Yeah, you can make your own levels, but it's not fun if you know how to beat your own level. Like, I don't know. Especially because I always like the harder levels, or like Kaizo ones, if you'd like to call them that. Things like, I don't know if you know them, but like Rubber Ross or like the Game Grumps, they were known for having like really hard levels. Same with the Completionists. But I honestly thought it was kind of fun, you know, playing harder levels, because Mario was always kind of easy for me. Like, I didn't really ever struggle with it, which, I mean, it's a kid's game, so. But like, I felt like no level was really like really hard, except one level in New Super Mario Bros. U. It was a water level, and it fucking sucked. It doesn't count though, because I'm pretty sure everyone fucking hated it, so it's fine.
Why am I so heavy now?
But yeah, and then I would try making those levels, except I would just beat them afterwards because I knew what to do and how to play them, and there wasn't really any surprise. So then I would start making levels for other people to play, but it became a thing also where, you know, at the time, really the only people I can make them for was my sister. And my sister was kind of dog shit at Mario, so I'd have her make a level for me. But I don't think my sister understood the concept of how, you know, it's fun if you can actually beat the level. And she would do the thing where it's like, it's a really hard part, and then you get to the end, and then it's just a brick wall of brick, which is kind of horseshit, if you ask me. And I never got to upload any of my levels either. I feel like I probably would have, like a few of them, because some of them I think were actually like kind of good, and then some were like kind of shit, honestly. I don't know. There was some levels that I could put a lot of effort into, but then there was some where it's just like, eh. Anyhow, but the Wii U, that was kind of my party console, I would say, because I'd have my friends over, and I remember there was one specific sleepover, I think it was like a few years ago. We were playing Smash Bros. And Mario Kart, and honestly, it was literally the time of my life. I remember Mario Kart was the first game that I ever got so mad at that I threw a controller. Like, 150cc mirror mode can eat my fucking dick, because I swear to God, that shit was impossible. I would always get first, second, every single fucking time. I don't remember what course it was, or like what cup it was, but literally it would take me like 3 weeks of practicing to beat one cup. And, I fucking love the game. Same with Smash Bros. I think I poured like 300 hours into it, like easy. I got way too competitive into it and way too good, but I always had this one friend that I could play with, but I only saw him like once a year, and he had people to play with and could play online, so he was like always infinitely better than me, because I mean, I could kick a level 9 bot's ass, but that's not as good as a real player, until I made amiibos, which they also aren't as good as real people. And they're only going to be as good as me, considering that I fucking trained them. Bless me. Ooh, boys, we're getting close to halfway. I don't know how long I'm going to stream for. It's kind of early, honestly, for me streaming. Like, it's almost 12. For most people, that's kind of late, but for me, that's honestly like early, considering I would stream at like 1. I don't know how long the stream's gonna take. Usually I've seen from an example of Mr. T Lexify, or Lex, usually he'll do like round 100s, and he'll get like he'll probably get it done in like 4 hours. Of course, though, he does practicing and like looks up strats and whatnot. I haven't. I just kind of jumped into this game. So yeah. Plus he also uses actual guns, and I'm only using a Shiva. So I don't know if that's gonna do anything, but I don't even know if this is the best perk setup, honestly. This is just the one I usually would use. Just the 4 OG ones. I mean, mainly since it's Kino. Usually on other maps I'll switch it up, like on Ascension or something. But I don't know. I just probably keep it in Classic for right now. I mean, I guess I should play like this on like Barucht, but actually I do sometimes on Barucht. I mean, it also depends on what round it is, though, or what guns I have. Alright. Shit, I don't remember what I was talking about. I think I was talking about the Wii U. Mario 3D World. That was a really fun game. I 100%ed it in like a week. Well, okay. I didn't like actually 100% it, because technically you have to like beat every stage as every character. But I did it all as, I think, I think I beat every stage as Toad, I want to say. I don't know. But I did that and got like all the green stars and whatnot. And like all top of the flagpole and whatnot. And I'll tell you what. It was honestly kind of easy. So yeah. I would say my Wii U experience, I would honestly put it as one of my favorite. Not really for the console itself, but for a lot of the games. And I like the idea of it. I just wish that it was completely portable, like a Switch. But I also wish the Switch could implement ideas like the Wii U. Because, I mean, I felt like it was fun. And the main reason I kind of wanted a Wii U was because I couldn't really have my game systems in my own room. I mean, obviously now I can. But I used to have them in the living room. But if they were taking up the TV and someone else wanted to watch something, they couldn't, obviously. And my parents obviously have, like, TV shows and whatnot they want to watch. So I would get booted off the TV so my mom could watch, like, I don't know, like The Voice or something. Oh, you shit. Fuck. Okay. I should have saw that coming. I should have just done like the loop around. Oh shit, I don't have monkeys. Should I get monkeys? I mean, I probably should get monkeys, but that's good. Cleaned them up a little bit. Cleaned them up, cleaned them up. Didn't clean them up, didn't clean them up. But yeah, basically, I could play without being on the TV, which was really helpful because that's how I beat a lot of stuff, is being able to play games. And like being able to actually play the game, that's a bad situation. That's why you want Juggernaut. It's for Juggernaut tonight. One of the fucking things I hate about this game is that, spawning. It is, no bueno. Oh shit, I'm kind of running low on ammo too. Oh, this is shooting like a motherfucker now. Oh, don't worry, I got that reload though. I got that lucky tuffy. But yeah. I mean, that helps.
Thank you, disembodied little voice.
I'm gonna go head over to double tap because that should be lots of them. Yeah, first down, round 24. That's not that bad. Well, I mean, it is kind of bad, but like, it's fine. I'd rather down now than like round 3 and like kind of waste a game. I don't think this is a waste, so.
You're dead now, but you were dead before. Ah, fuck you.
I should be good now. All right. This is the game, all right? This is the game. But yeah. So now the console that I'm playing this on right now, PS4 Pro. I haven't had it very long, honestly. Since I got it with Spider-Man, I've had it ever since that was out. So like, or I got it the Christmas that it was out. I don't remember what year that was. It was either, was it 2018 or 2019? I think it was 2018. Yeah, it was 2018. So I got this like December 2018. I love it, honestly. I love the PS4. Like, I think honestly out of the 8th generation consoles, this one's the best. Like, game wise and exclusives, controller wise, I like the PS4 controller. I mean, I don't know. The Wii U gamepad's honestly, like, I think it's kind of comfortable. I don't get why people think it's uncomfortable. I mean, I also have big hands though, and that was kind of a turnoff with the PS3 for me, is that The controller's really fucking small. Like, I didn't notice it until I started playing with other controllers and whatnot, but it's really fucking small. The PS4 controller, though, it's good, honestly. I think it's good. It's like a big size, or it's a good size. I wouldn't say it's the most comfortable. I think the most comfortable controller I've had would either be the Xbox 360 controller or okay, it also depends on the way you're holding it, because technically, honestly, I would say the Wii remote, but if you're holding it on its side, it's kind of like an NES controller. That, I mean, I don't know, I didn't really care for it. I don't know what, oh my fucking god. If I had stamina up there. You know what, I don't know. I might get stamina up. I don't know if I should, though. I don't know what I would replace it with. Maybe, like, Speed Cola. Because, I mean, it's not like this has a slow reload. I don't know if I should do this or not, because I might trap myself. Oh, shit. Yeah, I just trapped myself. This is it, boys. Shit. Okay, I fucked myself. I thought that grenade wasn't gonna do that. It bounced too far. 25 rounds. That was my first attempt at this. I don't think it went that bad, honestly. 25 rounds with just a Shiva. That was alright, I think. I also have no, like, gobblegum or whatever to help me. If I had gobblegum, that honestly would have been so fucking easy. Like, power vacuum, perkaholic. Anywho, what I'll get on here? Stuff to upgrade my Shiva with. Ooh, okay, so, yeah. The first game I actually got with my PS4 was obviously Spider-Man, since it came with it. I've played it, like, I'm pretty sure I have all the slots filled up. I was actually going to do a series on it with Has. Never actually came out, though, because I don't know why. I think it was because, like, there's something with, like, the editing or, like, the file. Something happened to it. But now it's just kind of lost. I don't really know. Played the shit out of it. I'm kind of playing through the DLC now because I don't know why, but it's for free now for some reason. When it wasn't before, but I don't know. Anyhow, so I'm playing through that right now. I did the first one 100% in the, like, Black Hat. I still need to finish 100%ing the Turf Wars, but I kind of just played through it and then jumped to the Silver Lining. Because I don't know. After 100%ing the first DLC, the second one's kind of because it's just all the same shit again. And, I mean, so is the third. But, do I not have the, oh, I don't have the Pharaoh unlocked yet, do I? I need to be level 23. What level am I? 22. How close am I? Oh, that's like another zombie game. I might use the Pharaoh next, because I'm probably going to stream for like maybe another hour or two. But yeah. So... what am I thinking about? So then after that, I got Uncharted 4, played that a lot. Like, a lot. I had a lot of fun with it. I haven't played The Lost Legacy yet. I kind of want to, but I just haven't gotten around to it. I haven't really seen it anywhere either. Actually, that's a lie. I've seen it, like, everywhere. But It's just never been like a, oh, I need this right now pickup. I kind of want to get Minecraft for the PS4. I have it for the PS3 and PC. I also had it for the Xbox, like I said, but I just want to get on something else too. Yeah. What else was it? Oh yeah. So, the PS4 was kind of also me really booming into zombies, I feel. Because when I got Black Ops 3, I got the Zombies Chronicles edition, which obviously comes with all the Zombies Chronicles maps. And I got it over the summer. So when I was playing it, this is legit all I played, and I didn't have internet either, so I didn't have like a PSN account that could keep track, so I had to play offline. And I don't really know how many hours I've played, but like sometimes my PS4 would freeze while I was playing because I would play for so long. And I remember, actually it was one school day, don't tell my parents this, but I was up until like 3 at night playing. Ooh, scandalous. And I had to get up at like 6, which I fucking hated in the morning, but I was just playing Ascension with my friend. I also, honestly, I would probably be Master Prestige about now if I could have that progress on top of my already progress. Like, I don't even know how many hours I put in the game, but like, I'm pretty sure my first game I reached like round 30. Yeah, I haven't played like any multiplayer or any of the campaign on here, but I think my highest round Kino 46. Ooh, I remember I wanted to like high round and like get through it quickly, so I just did a high round unlocked. 46 on Kino. Let's go. You can tell what rounds I've actually high rounded, and then, oh man, okay, so here's the thing, is that there was, I'm pretty sure over the summer too though, I was obsessed with Origins, and I had to do this with Classic Gobblegum, keep in mind, upgrade all 4 staffs, by myself. I had yet to do this, and here's the thing, is that upgrading the 4 stabs on BO3 Origins without like good Gobblegum, or with Classic Gobblegum, is honestly kinda hard, and a lot of it is RNG, because you could have a guaranteed pretty much getting a staff if you get like a ray gun or wonder weapon out of the box, because you can kill the Panzer with it and then boom, he's dead. Now you don't really have to worry about whenever he comes, but it didn't always work, and I kind of hated the RNG, so I had to do it in a way where I would just play and basically run around with a Mauser trying to get as many points as I could to open up enough doors. I guess technically I could have gone the Wind Staff first or the Ice Staff, since it's not that hard, but I also wanted to have the reassurance, so I always went for the Lightning Staff. Even though it wasn't really my favorite. My favorite's always been the Fire Staff. I really liked that. Yeah, I've literally only played Revelations like 1 time, so Shangri-La, I pretty much just played it to play it and all these ones, but man, I've played so much Origins. I don't, honestly, this is probably like an average round of Origins for me, because I don't know, I haven't ever really high rounded it. For me, it was more about like trying to do Easter egg shit and whatnot. And then I save maps like Kino or the Giant for high rounds. Kind of same with like Gorod, Krovi. Well, Ascension I'll high round on. I don't on here because I don't really play Ascension that much. It's not my favorite, but... And then like Moon, Horizon Drac. Weapons, Dingo, yeah, that makes sense. The Dingo is probably like one of my favorite weapons in this game. Probably that or the RK5. Ooh, wait, let me... Hold on. No, not in this cookbook. Look at that. You like that? Huh? Did that myself. So, yeah. I don't know what I'm gonna do now. I would do something like an RK5 only, but the RK5 is, it's not really a bad gun. I mean, you could say it is, but it's really not a bad gun. I've high rounded with it. It's pretty solid. Like on Ascension or whatever, you can get a Thunder Gun, get a RK5, and then go over to the I don't even know what it is. Over by where like PhD or Widow's Wine is. And then you have like the lander there in that big open area. Can just train there and basically never die. So yeah. I think I might just take like a little break. Not a long one, but between matches here. I also think the PS4 is kind of when I started wanting to take my channel seriously, because I mean, I've deleted some of the older videos I've had because I think they were honestly just shit, and I think some of the older videos I have up are still shit, but they're ones that I deemed important enough to keep. I mean, now I'm not taking my channel super seriously, but I'm gonna try putting effort into it, obviously. The internet connection quality is currently not sufficient. What do you mean? It's not even like broadcasting gameplay. Huh? Hold on. Let me check something. Huh? Okay. Alrighty then. So, I don't know. Back to like game consoles and whatnot. PS4 was really big for me, personally. I mean, I had a lot of fun with it. Or, I'm having a lot of fun with it. It's kind of sad, though, now that it's starting to die out for me, because, I mean, to me, I kind of, like, just got it. But I'm glad that I got it, because I got to play a lot of games that I honestly never thought I would, and that I dreamed of playing, like Uncharted 4, Spider-Man. Yeah, basically just a lot of games that I hyped for were on this console. Along with some games that I have now that I didn't even really realize that I loved until I got the console. And then there were some games that honestly I don't know. I don't want to say that they let me down, but like, I don't know. They just didn't impress me as much as I thought they would. Like, I think the biggest case of this was Red Dead Redemption 2. I was so hyped for this game because I played GTA 5. I've beaten all the story of it. I basically was kind of over it, and I was waiting for Rockstar's next big thing. And Red Dead was coming out, and I haven't played the first Red Dead. And, I mean, I obviously asked to see if it was fine, and then people told me it was a prequel, so it was okay. Which, excuse me, I didn't really care about. So, at first I was playing it, and I was like, holy shit, this is the only thing I want to play from now on. Until I realized that there was like a lot of game. I was going to actually 100% it, and after a while, honestly, I was planning on it. Like, I was doing like pretty much all the side missions. I was going for bonus objectives or whatever they had in there. I was trying to do those as much as I could, and then I was like, sometimes I would replay the mission, but I was just gonna do that whenever I like beat the game and then go over it. But what I didn't know about was the ending. Now, if you haven't seen the ending, or like you haven't beaten Red Dead, just spoiler warning right now. Cover your ears. But basically, Arthur dies, and he sacrifices himself to save John, and let John escape and go with Abigail, and basically you play as John in the epilogue, and basically you win your family back and like own a ranch, which was beautiful to me, and I really like it. But what I didn't like is the fact that I couldn't go back and fucking beat the side missions that I left behind because I didn't know that it was gonna kill off Arthur. So I literally wasted all my time on those side missions trying to do that, and I didn't even finish them all, and it really pissed me off. Plus, I also had the fucking ice horse, which is like the best one, and it got taken away when I switched to John, which, I mean, okay, it makes sense, but like, it takes for fucking ever to tame that thing, and I put a lot of money into it, especially into Arthur. I mean, now I have fucking a shit ton of gold and stuff, so it doesn't really matter to me. But I haven't played the game in a while. It was also just a really long game. Like, GTA, I mean, yeah, it was kind of long, but it wasn't nearly as long as Red Dead. And I don't think that necessarily makes it a bad game, but like, I don't know, you just had to play so much of it. And a lot of it was like boring shit, like riding a horse for most of the game to go around. And like, yeah, the scenery was beautiful, but like, after a while it just gets boring. Like, that's honestly the only reason I was that pissed about losing the ice horse, is because that was the fastest horse in the game. And you had to go to the fucking mountains to tame it. I don't know. There was a lot of missions in the game though that I liked. Like the Lenny mission where you're drunk at the bar. That was pretty good. The Braithwaite Manor one where you go down there and then you burn it down. I mean, I don't think that one was like... Actually, I don't know. I like that one though. What was the other Oh yeah, I really liked the bank heist or whatever when you're in, I think it was like Saint Denis or whatever. They like go to rob a bank or like a train station or something, but then they have no money in it. But then it ends up being like this super massive shootout, and spoiler alert, you pretty much everyone dies, which is sad, but I feel like it was nice for the story. I don't know, it's a beautiful story, and I think it's honestly a beautiful game. It just wasn't really for me, and it ended up not really being more for me. Like, because there was so much to it, and I played so much of it that I kind of got sick of it from time to time, so I'd have to take breaks while playing it. And I feel like for a game to be good, you shouldn't have to take breaks from it. Like, okay, it's different though when it's... Okay, I feel like that's different for like games like Call of Duty or shit, you can even say Tetris, where it's like, I don't want to say repetitive gameplay, but pretty much repetitive gameplay where you're pretty much doing the same thing like this. You're just killing zombies each and every time. But I think it still has replayability to me, and if I want to take a break, I think that's okay. But like, if that's the main campaign and story of your game, is riding a horse places, like, the main part of the gameplay and the thing that you spend the most time doing is riding your horse around, and that's probably, in my opinion, the most boring part of the game, is just riding your horse from town to town. I don't know. I don't even know what I would rate the game if I had to give it a rating. But I don't know. It's a weird feeling though, because after I beat it, like, that's when I could really like take it in my gut, like, this is a work of art. But at the same time though, I feel like that it had a lot of problems. Like, if it was a book, I think, or like if Red Dead was like a book or a movie where they could trim out stuff like riding the horses places, I would think that would probably be like one of the best movies of all time. I mean, except in certain sections, because there's parts where when you're riding your horse with like people, you'll have like interesting dialogue that you can listen to. But there's a lot of the game where it's just you riding alone on a horse with like no music except like a... That's not even music, that's just a horse galloping. But like sometimes I'll have like a banjo going like dun 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 dun, like that or something. But it's in like that same 5-second loop, and it's only sometimes. I don't know. I just think that the game gets boring really quickly. So yeah, I would say that the PS4 is probably more, what would I want to say, like, me starting to get into, like, more mature games and starting to, like, form more opinions about games and starting to really expand out to, like, my fullest, I don't want to say potential, but, like, I'm having more access to games that I never did before now. And honestly, I'm kind of loving it. I never was a PC kid. So, I mean, I had a computer when I was a kid, but, like, I never really had any games for it besides, like... Actually, no, I didn't even have any games for it. So, I mean, I never really played until, like, about a year ago when my friend brought over his PC and then left it, and that's the PC now that everyone uses for editing, even me. So, yeah. By the way, expect to see a new zombies video coming out sometime. I have the file. I have it recorded already, and I have the file on the PS4. I just need to get it boppity boopied into there, and then edit it down, and it should be good. I haven't done editing in like a long time, and I kind of want to, but I also kind of don't because it's boring as shit. And I don't know if I should edit these and then like make them into clips or something, but I might just pay someone to do it and have like an editor. Make it be like Ravi Takahashi. Don't know who that is, but when I popped off and your girl gave me copyright claim. But yeah. I would say though, my favorite console shit. I don't really know. That's too hard to say, I feel like, for me. If I had to say my favorite company out of like the big three, it would definitely be Nintendo. Because I don't think I've had a single, I don't think I've been like ever disappointed by one of their games or one of their consoles ever. And I mean, I get like Red Dead, obviously it isn't a PS4 game, but like it's kind of what I also affiliate my PS4 with, because I've spent a lot of time playing Red Dead, like probably 100 hours, and that's just beating like the main story. I even started trying to just beat the game as fast as I could, and it was taking me forever. It's just a really fucking big game, but the only reason it's really that big is because it takes 20 minutes to get to a mission. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I want to keep on streaming this, actually. I might change games or like start streaming something else. I would ask Chad, but there's no one in here right now, so that's pretty cool. I don't know what I should play. Thinking about maybe I don't know. I might stream Minecraft sometime. I'm not sure when though. I don't know when I'd do it, but I might stream Minecraft. Probably. If I do, it's gonna be tomorrow. I don't even know if I'm gonna stream tomorrow, though. I probably won't. I don't know. My schedule has been weird. I mean, I don't have any more school, but, like, there's also, like, friends, family, relationship. Also me just, like, doing my own thing and chilling. I haven't seen my friends in a little bit. I'll tell you what though, this quarantine thing, it's really getting to me. My freaking mom even, like, what was it? She gave me $100 to do the dishes. And, I mean, I obviously took the offer. But, like, thinking about it right now, there's not really a lot that I can do with that money. Like, with everywhere being closed. Like, and even if I do go to a store that's open, like Walmart, which has games, they aren't good. And, like, anything that would be good to buy is more expensive than $100. I don't know though. Thinking about maybe getting like streaming equipment or something. Because I mean, I like streaming. I just don't know how worth it would be. Because I don't know. From what I can tell though, streaming isn't exactly going the way I'd like it to. And doesn't really seem to be as popular, which, I mean, I get it. I mean, I'm a small channel, and I'm streaming late at night, so that's pretty much what I should expect, but it's one of those things where it's, like, convenient for me. And, I mean, I can upload the VODs, but I don't know. Those haven't really been getting views either, and I don't know if I should stop, or maybe it's just they haven't really hit it yet. I don't know though. I really like streaming those, and I kind of want to continue doing it. Thank you though, if you've been watching this and watching my streams and you made it this far. That really means a lot to me, because I don't know, this is always something that I've kind of wanted to do. Message deleted. Oops, someone's sending a message. Snake, who's watching? Who's watching? I see you there. You're watching. Who the fuck is that? I see you there. You're watching. Who the fuck is that? I see you there. You're watching. I can make you moderator if you want. Oh, no, they left. I can make you moderator if you want. Oh, no, they left. Oh, wait, shit, they back? I can make you moderator if you want. Oh, no, they left. Oh, wait, shit, they back? Oh, it says message deleted. Like a bot or something. Yeah, I'm not gonna make that moderator then. I don't know who they are. Hey, if you type a message that doesn't get deleted, you want to watch some Minecraft? Maybe tomorrow? Oh, you left. Oh, that's fun. That was my one shot, my one ticket. You were my golden ticket to the big time. Oh shit. But yeah. I think I'm gonna keep on streaming though. Maybe not tonight. I might stop for tonight and let myself get cooled off. I'm kind of wanting to have a big stream coming up here soon, like a long stream, like I don't know, maybe like a probably 6-hour one. It'd probably be me playing Minecraft because I really love Minecraft, but I don't know, streaming is taking a lot of energy and shit, even pulling a 1.5 hour stream out is kind of eh. So I don't know how I'd be able to do it for 6 hours. Plus, I don't really know if anyone would want to watch it either. So, I don't know. Just ideas for the future. But seriously though, if you have any suggestions or anything, leave them in a comment or in the chat if you catch one of my streams. Because, I mean, I'm glad to read them. Even from message deleted. That just warms my heart. He's probably trying to send me dick pics or something. So even Nikolai's disgusted turning away. It's like, you, not even circumcised? Or shit, he's Russian. But, yeah. This is a fun stream. I think I'm gonna call it good for here. Or for right now. Maybe I might stream again tonight. Maybe I won't. Who knows? No, I won't stream again tonight. Spoiler. If you did manage to catch it, and I just didn't see, thanks for coming out. It really means a lot to me. I really, really enjoy streaming, and I hope that I can do it more. And yeah. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you had fun watching me suffer as I try and bat or pick off zombies with a Shiva. Maybe I can do something else next, or maybe not. Anywho, bye.